Hey everybody, how's it going? Bjark the Bear here, and today we are playing Starsector, and in this episode, we are currently sitting in a system that's actually pretty special at the moment. It is our own system, so we have finally found a place to make a colony. Probably not the best place, but it is pretty good. We have made our own faction, done our own colony, and it's prospering pretty great right now. So we are sitting in the Pitfroka star system, and we are sitting at the planet of Eleuthian Strias. I believe I pronounced that right. I'm not entirely sure. I'm terrible at pronunciation. So our faction, taking a look. Probably need to go into... Yeah, there we go. So we are the Astartes Legion, obviously because I can't get away from Space Marines. So we have taken that name there. We've also made a change to our fleet. So right now I have the Staple class. The Staple class is pretty much a conquest, but they just filled in the center here and moved their heavy armaments to the middle, and on the outside they have medium and a lot of point defense. So it's a pretty good set. I like this a lot. We've done a lot of I've done a lot of testing with it and got it to where I think is a good spot, and yeah, so we'll do more on that here in a second. But this is why we chose this planet for the colony. It's a Terran eccentric, so it's close to Terran world. Not quite, but it is what it is. Extensive ruins, that's a big thing. Adequate farmlands, moderate rare ore, moderate ore, abundant organics, and then the hazard ratings. It's not very hazardous, really. Poor light, and it's habitable. So yeah, it's this is a pretty good planet. Looking at some of the colony info on the inside, though, I haven't assigned any AI cores here. Oh, and from the last episode, so I went to the Tar system looking to see if there were any planets in there. There's somewhat, sort of, kind of some in there. It was all right. It wasn't anything to write home about, but we found a bunch of AI cores. Basically, we have alpha cores, beta cores. Unfortunately, that recording is lost, so we just yeah. But besides that, we're gonna put in some AI cores for our planet, because I forgot to do that. There we go. And we'll go through the whole colonizing thing real quick, because I want this place over here. So we're gonna leave and go with this next planet. Oh, I actually don't know if we have the supplies to do it. We'll take a look real quick. I don't think I have the supplies to do it, though. So I do. But it would lead me very close to running out of supplies, so we're gonna hold off on that. What I am gonna do, though, is we're gonna go to... Yeah, as you see, we're pretty far from the core worlds, so I did at least get that. But we're gonna go down here. We're hostile to the Persean League right now because of Tritachyon, but we're gonna head down to the closest planet we can and see if we can't get some more supplies. Try and buy out a big chunk of them. But yeah, all the way up here, it's pretty far out, so we don't really run into too many threats, but yeah, it is what it is. But getting back to why I have a new ship, though, this I just picked up. The Paragon was just way too strong. It's a very good ship. It's king for a reason, and it's yeah. So we didn't get rid of it. It's sitting in our hangars over on our planet in our new system, but it's basically just going to be there in case the system gets attacked, and we can just use it to help defend against bigger enemies. But honestly, the staple class isn't bad at all. Yeah, go ahead and scan, weirdo. Anyways, the staple class seems to hold its ground pretty well, and yeah, I'm super happy that we went through with it. And purchase a whole mess of supplies for now because it's we're pretty far out there. And I don't think we're gonna be able to catch up with that guy. And we're just gonna go with that. They didn't lose too much. Okay, so anyway, what else do we got? I think that's all that's really changed since the last episode. We went to, like I was saying, we went to the tar system. What I did is I actually stopped there, went down here, and then went back after I got supplies and whatnot. And some of the planets in here aren't terrible. I mean, as you can see, these are pretty good. But a big thing was the a lack of farmland, which we could have just traded for food, but I wanted a Terran eccentric world for our first colony. Now, it could be one of the colonies that we, or another planet that we end up going to colonize later, but it's, there we go. Yeah, it is. It just is what it is for now. So we're gonna take a look over here real quick, and we're gonna try and add some industry. Right now, looks like we can't afford heavy industry. I want to add heavy industry to this planet, or at least the other planet. So yeah, we're gonna have to do some more money scrimping before we can do stuff like that. So a big reason that you want to kind of save a whole bunch of money before you start throwing planets together is, especially if you're all the way out here like I am, is right now I basically have to hang out in the core worlds. Can't go to my planet because every time I do, it is a massive cost for supplies. So what we're gonna do right now, though, is we're gonna go after some bounties and see if we can't make some money back. We're not gonna be able to get to that. That one's, we're not gonna be able to get to it, and it's way out of our league. We could do that. That one's pretty far, though. I think we'll go after a pirate base instead. Alright, so we're gonna head out there, and we'll be back when we get out. Alrighty, and we are back. So we are currently at the Gamma Avis system, and we're gonna pop in here and pirates. So this is fine. This is what we're looking for, actually. So this will be a nice test for our newest ship. Ooh, couple domain arrow probes. Oh, let's focus. Okay, so they don't have too much going on. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take everybody and kind of just have them follow me. Yeah. So with all of these other ships being pretty small, a orbital station can eat them alive pretty quickly, but we'll see. It doesn't look too bad. It's not too tough of a station. Woo. Those tactical lasers already giving the enemy some trouble. So the whole game plan with what I was trying to do with this ship is kind of just make a long-ranged bombarding ship, I guess. So as you can see, we're gonna hang back here and just use these hellbore cannons and chip away at the enemy. Yeah, that fleet of fighters is absolutely annihilating them. Come on, man. This guy is just hellbound and determined to get in the way of me shooting. But anyway, so yeah, as you can see, we're just hanging back. Just nailing this thing. We're taking hits from him, and he's not doing too much to our shield. Although I do have to drop it now. Ironically, as I say that. So yeah, this is going to be an easy win for us. Unless something crazy were to happen in the next couple minutes, I think we've got this. Yeah, oh yeah, that fight's over. So, I mean, obviously with the fleet, this build does pretty well, but I think it's got some merit to it to be able to just hang back and hurl bullets at the enemy, kind of like it does. Like that. So yeah, nice quick little fight. Got a little bit of supplies out of him. I want to equip... Well, I don't know why I'm taking that by myself. But I want to equip the Hephaestus assault cannons on these things. Or assault gun, excuse me. Because the Hellbore cannons are super cool. They do a lot of damage, but the Hephaestus cannons just keep shooting and never stop. We'll just take care of this real quick. And this is kind of a good reason to show why I have the tactical lasers as well. Little ships like that are definitely the weakness of this guy. They're not gonna be able to do a whole mess of damage. God, that was quick. They're not gonna be able to do a whole mess of damage to him, but just having small guns to, or the tactical lasers to take out the small ships like that is pretty big. It's a good thing for us. And we got another gamma core. Cool. Oops, no, we didn't, because I just said screw that and left it out there. But anyway, looking around, there's not much. There's not even planets here, so I think we're done in this system. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. The biggest thing was the fact that we have our own system now. Probably gonna try and jump over to this one too, so we can get the planets that have the volatiles on it and begin fuel production, which is gonna be really good for us. We're gonna need all kinds of fuel, because as it stands, we have a decent amount of fuel due to our Prometheus, I believe this is called. Yes. So due to the Prometheus, we have a lot of fuel, but I probably want to put like 2 or 3 more of those guys in there, especially since we go all the way out here from the core worlds. But yeah, if you liked the episode, feel free to leave a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. If you didn't like the episode, leave a thumbs down. You know, do what you want to do. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next one.